After spending some time with the HTC Vive and PlayStation VR headsets at EGX 2015, I can now say with confidence that I've seen into the future. The two devices were essentially high-tech crystal balls, and looking into them gave me complete clarity on the direction video games are going in. The future looks immersive, stereoscopic, and at times a little scary. In terms of hardware, the technical details currently work in the Vive's favour. The current rendition of the headset packs a 1080 by 1200 pixel resolution per eye with a 90Hz refresh rate. The PlayStation VR has a 1080p resolution, 1920 by 1080 pixels, between both eyes, effectively giving it a 1080 by 960 resolution per eye. What works to the PSVR's advantage is a 120Hz refresh rate, which can be adjusted down to 90Hz. My visual experience of both headsets was phenomenal, with the graphical pics of the two headsets being the portal sequence on the Vive and the kitchen on the PlayStation VR. To my humble, slightly weak human eyes, the frame rate difference between the two headsets was negligible. Maybe the newness of the experience meant I was too captivated to focus on minor technical details, because both experiences completely blew me away. Big questions remain about how good VR is for long grinding game sessions. Presumably the headsets will cost a fair old bit, and therefore be aimed at the more hardcore gamer, the kind of person who games, say, 3+ hours a day. How would these headsets hold up then? This is where the Vive's biggest issue comes in. The headset is big, bulky, and weighs down the front of your face. Also, put some air pockets in there, HTC, because no one wants sweaty eye bags. The PlayStation VR is lighter and less sweaty, with a round-the-head visor to attach it to your face. The elasticated ski mask band of the Vive didn't feel like it made the headset one with your face, while the twiddly knobs and adjustable bits on the PlayStation VR really felt like they strapped you in for the ride. For longer sessions, this could give the PlayStation VR the edge. HTC has revealed that by the end of Q1 2016, a total of 80 games will be compatible with the Vive. An HTC spokesperson said that this will be a mixture of already released games that will be patching in VR support, and games released specifically for the headset. Among the games adding VR support will be Alien Isolation, Elite Dangerous, and, allegedly, Company of Heroes 2. I spoke with Sony's Dave Ranyard, who said that we will probably see developers adding VR support to existing games, as well as creating new games specifically for the PlayStation VR. He didn't reveal how many games were lined up for the PlayStation VR, but SCE President Shuhei Yoshida said that there are already many VR games that are yet to be announced, so that's reassuring, if a little bit vague. On a technical level, the HTC Vive has the upper hand. The reality, the non-virtual one, is that PlayStation VR could have an easier time attracting developers. Sure, the PlayStation VR has weaker hardware, but it also has a consistent, unchanging system to work with in the PS4. It'll be easier for developers to optimize their VR games for the PS4, rather than a nebulous minefield that is the PC. The PlayStation VR lacks the resolution and hardware capabilities of the Vive, but we should know by now that raw firepower is never the deciding factor on whether technology lives or dies. Rest in peace, Dreamcast. So the Vive looks set to be more powerful, the PlayStation VR more accessible. The important thing is that, minor niggles aside, both of these headsets are on track to propel their respective systems into the future, heralding in a completely new way to play games. Based on my breathtaking experiences with both headsets, I hope, with some degree of uncertainty, that this is just the start of the journey for VR, and that the technology will evolve alongside other technologies like PCs, consoles, and smartphones, rather than be forgotten as one of those weird gimmicks, like the attempts at VR in the 90s.
Virtual Boy, see it now.